podcast. Who's this?
This is Michael. If it's the right person.
Yeah. Hi, Michael. Thanks for calling. Talk to me. What's up?
I'm honored to be on your podcast right now.
You're on with me and Cy and DPR right now. We're just kind of shooting the breeze. What's up?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Cy, correct me if I'm wrong, if he's still on. But the website that he listed earlier was proofThatGodExists.org.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. I visited your website. I went on your website, and your logic. You have the website starts out, Seth, if you haven't visited it, with a question that do you believe that an absolute truth exists? Okay, and then it has yes or no buttons, right? And of course, me being a science-oriented person, no, I don't believe that absolute truth exists. I think that there's always going to be something more for science to discover, right? So I click no. It takes me back around in a loop, and it asks me something along the lines of, seriously, what do I think, right? So I'm just going to blast your logic a little bit there, if it's okay, because if your logic isn't correct, then my logic can't be correct, obviously, because I don't believe that there are absolute truths.
Right? Is that absolutely true?
Yes. I believe that there's always going to be something for science.
That's a parlor trick. Come on. I mean,
denying absolute truth, that's what the website does. Denying absolute truth absolutely is self-refuting. If you say no, absolute truth does not exist, it takes you to a page that says absolute truth does not exist, absolutely true or false. It's self-refuting. That's why it goes back to the front. You can't deny absolute truth absolutely.
Yes, I can. But that's not even. Let's move past that. Second thing,
wait a minute. Sorry. Let me just interject there. You can't move past that. That's the point. If you just ignore that and go to the next step, then you've ignored that step. And that's like I say.
Yes, I do ignore that step because it's a ridiculous step. If my logic,
then you wouldn't get any further.
Consider my logic absolutely wrong, so I absolutely have to answer what you view as the correct answer in order to move on to the next step. So that's just a bit of a ridiculous. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for right now.
No, I understand that, but if you disagree with me, there's no sense continuing on the site. That's the point of it. If you deny absolute truth, absolutely.
You recommended this site, so I'm going to go through it.
Right.
And if I answer the wrong question or what you view as the wrong question, then I'm going to answer the other question just to see what the next few questions are. In any case, one of the questions, do you believe that there are absolute moral laws or something along those lines? And again, I believe that moral comes from inside the human heart, and I believe that there are varying morals in people. I don't believe that morals come from any divine gospel or fiction. And so I click no. Now listen to what this comes up with. Seriously, what do you believe? And the two buttons are molesting children for fun is absolutely morally wrong, and molesting children for fun is not absolutely morally wrong. And I believe that it is absolutely morally wrong, but that is not proof of absolute moral laws.
Well, if you want to stay with, I think that statement is pretty self-explanatory. If you think it's absolutely morally wrong, but there's no absolute moral laws, what makes it absolutely morally wrong if there's no absolute moral laws?
Okay, well, absolutely morally wrong in my point of view.
Well, that's not absolute. That's an arbitrary opinion.
No,